Welcome to Small Talk Daily for Wednesday, December 16th, 2009. This morning I'd like to go through a small example of using does not understand for a marginally useful purpose. And to give you an idea of what I'm going to do, I wrote two small classes to take things like this, print name, and transform something that's camel-cased into something that uses an underscore, or something that uses an underscore into camel case. So we can take this and do a print it and get that. Now, why is that useful? Well, recently I've been working with Twitter and Facebook interfaces, and they mostly use the C format of underscores instead of camel case as Smalltalk does. And it might be useful to be able to send both forms of messages to an API and have them understood regardless. So you might want to be able to send either print underscore name or print capital case name and have either one of them work. Maybe not the best idea, but it's at least marginally viable, and I wanted to show you how you could use does not understand to accomplish that. So first, let's take a look at what I've got. So I have my two little transform classes to go to camel case and from camel case, and I also have this little example class. This example class just is one that has a first name and a last name as instance variables, and a little method called print name, and it dumps last comma first to the transcript. So if I do something like this, example new first James last Robertson and print name, it should dump something to the transcript. So let's do it on that. And you see it drops Robertson comma James to the transcript. Not terribly exciting, but let's say that I wanted it to also respond to this form. So I want to do something like this and have it do exactly the same thing. So I'll do it, and it's going to tell me that that message isn't understood. There's nothing in the system by that name, so I'll proceed it, and I get the does not understand exception because there is no such example. So to solve that, and I will mention that this is not necessarily the best way to solve that, let's go ahead and add a category called error handling. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take some code I wrote earlier and we're just going to paste it in here. So here it is. I'm going to accept that. And what it does is it looks at the selector and it'll try to transform it into camel case because it's going to work from the assumption that it's going to take anything that is with underscores and translate it into something with camel case because that's what I've actually got. So now with this, if that exists, it's going to perform it, and otherwise it's going to say, you sent me something I really don't understand, I'm just going to go with the default system behavior. So with that, what I can do is now come back here to this that didn't work a moment ago, do it, and it'll still warn me about it not existing in the system, but there it goes. So now that code exists because of the does not understand handler. So I was able to take that method and transmute it straight in. Now that's maybe not the best way to do this, but it is an interesting example of how you can use does not understand to get your system to understand things that it doesn't really understand. And again, you want to be careful about doing this, but I just wanted to show you an example of using this in kind of a live way that might be marginally useful to translate messages between camel casing and underscoring or vice versa. So it's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with Smalltalk.